So yes, final job for today was getting the lantern working. Not the most pleasant job because I really hate heights, and I'm on the balcony on a step ladder, and yeah, it's quite high up. Made a bit of a contraption to get the lantern up there. I got a pasting stick and put a hook on the end so I could hook the lamp up, but I still had to climb up a little bit to do the wiring. So yeah, not the most pleasant of jobs, but yeah, I think that's the final job for today, and actually quite pleased with how it's looking. Good morning everybody, and it's Monday morning, and there's just a few jobs to finish off up here in the recording studio room. So as you've just seen, I've been fitting the back sockets for the plug sockets in here. So as you may remember, in the previous video I mentioned it's been battened and we're going to dry wall the walls, and it's actually the perfect depth because the back sockets are the right depth. So I've screwed those to the wall. Normally you would put, if it's a solid wall, you put like a rapid cement around them just to hold them. And I might still do that just to make sure they're secure, but I've put a couple of screws in each one. So socket in this corner, which will be for the workstation desk. And then I've left enough space, I've measured the desk out, and the desk comes to around here. I don't want the socket behind the desk because it'd be difficult to get to. So about 20-30 centimeters out, there'll be the next socket, and then that's actually the perfect distance then that if you ever put a sofa bed or something in here, because it's quite low, the ceiling in this part of the room, then you've got a socket for a bedside as well. And then over this side of the room is the light switch with the two pipes, one going to the light and one coming in. So that's all we need in here, I think, for now. I was contemplating whether we need another socket on this side of the room or not, but it means I'm bringing another pipe round, and it's already a little bit tight up with there with 4 pipes going round. And to be honest, the only thing that's plugged in at the moment is the solar panels, and they're moving anyway. So, and the router can go the other side, so on the desk. So yeah, I don't think we actually do need a socket on that side. Could change my mind later, I guess. Anyway, so that's up here. Just gonna tidy up my tools, etc., because there's some work on the basement project to start now, because I need to start doing some channeling. See you later. So I think that will do today, just cleaning up a little bit. Made a good start though, so as you've seen, the track is all done for the waste pipe and possibly the hot and cold water in here as well. And that'll come from the boiler room all the way around, under the bath, join the bath waste, and then through, and then hot and cold water to go into the toilet next door, and the waste will join in to the sink waste here. So there'll just be a little bit of channeling to do here when we decide which sink we're having in here. In case you're wondering what that pipe is, it's an expansion pipe for the central heating boiler, and I've never seen that before. Well, didn't know they had them like that, but there was no waste in the boiler room, so the pipe had to run all the way along here. So that's all going to be buried under the floor. So yeah, quite pleased, some electrical work done in here as well. And the next project, which maybe tomorrow morning, is just to start doing a bit more channeling in the toilet area. And then that will lead through into the kitchen. So I've got to get the hot and cold waste, a pipe to remove up here to do. So that's got all got to come out, all this pipe work. So yeah, maybe do that tomorrow. And then just some easy jobs really, but still channeling, but there's, I've already made a start on the other two rooms, so yeah, it's just finishing those things off really. So I'm gonna have a shower now, get changed, and yeah, take it easy because my hands are getting sore again. With even though I've had double gloves on, it's rubbing the skin off my thumb. So yeah, I need to go and sort that out. See you later, bye.